So how are we going to coach beginners in the shot put on the first day of training? We want to bring every single beginner athlete into the circle, and we want to get them familiar with the circle, and we want to walk through the standing throw. Okay, so the big thing with the standing throw is just establishing how wide we want those feet to be. Okay, so in the shot, we can go a little bit more narrow here, and the discus may be a hair wider. Okay, and we want to think about the left big toe, if we're a right-handed thrower, in line with the right heel. Okay, so we teach that movement here, and we want to have them feel that rotation. Okay, we want to take 3 to 5 standing throws, and that's it. And then the next thing that we can do off of that is that we can work through a specific progression. So we can go standing throw, and then oftentimes a real easy cue that you can use is get a band and have somebody hold the band behind. So if you have a large group of athletes, you can have a training partner holding the band, and you can do banded stands, okay? So you can do banded stands here with the shot to feel tension getting through the foot. And with a beginner who might be 12, 13, 14 years old, they can start to feel tension in the ground. So after we do the banded stand, we wanna get to that half turn, okay? And the entire time that we're going through this, we're saying, remember, the standing position is where we wanna hit. So we start with the stand, okay? Then we do the band, then we go to the half turn. Remember, the whole goal is to land here. And we continuously reinforce that with this progression. So it's stand, banded stand, half turn position, boom, okay? And then we wanna go, just take one little step here, okay? One little step, and then big step and turn, okay? So we go little step, big step and turn. Okay, now what I'd like to do here, we go here. Now get to that half turn position. Boom. Okay, half turn, stand, throw. Okay, and you can chunk that and you just break that down over and over again. But the big thing I want to reiterate here is we want to do this in about 10 minutes. So that after they do this little step here, now we're taking a full throw. And what ends up happening, and I believe that you should do this on the first day, is that 90% of kids have them spin on day one. Have them focus on the rotation on day one. Standing throw, banded stand, half turn, big step, full throw. Have them do this on the very first day. I would prefer this over gliding, only in the sense that when they're spinning on day one, they never have that feeling of glide, so it never even comes into their mind that they should be a glider. Long term, if they're really, really struggling, they might get to that point where you can introduce the glide to them, but just have them spin from day one. Use this progression in the rotation in the shot put, the rotation in the discus, standing throw, banded stand, half turn, big step to a spin, and then that spin all the way. And each time remind them we're trying to get to that front position. Once we get that down, within 10 minutes, we're taking non-reverse full throws. It's not gonna look pretty. You're gonna typically see kids doing this. Okay, that's what we're gonna see. A real narrow here, like this. They might be falling that way out of the circle, but guess what? We're starting off new, they're learning a new movement pattern, and we can give them nice, easy cues to help them iron that out and get better.